Alright folks, welcome to this episode of Mount and Blade 2 Lord Banner playthrough. Whoop whoop. Alright, so last time we're going after the quest Neretze's Folly. So for the 10 I managed to see Garios go in this castle here, so yay. Request Garios, hello sir. I am Garios, rightful emperor of the Calradians. I am lord of Zionica and Dramaris. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendriac? Yes! We will never forget that day. The day we learned that the old men who claimed they had the right to rule us were doddering incompetents. I was with the vanguard. Neretze apparently knew that the Batanians had planned an ambush. The Crusade scouts had told him. But he never bothered to inform us. So we went up along a lovely wooden stream until the Batanians' arrows started whooshing in from all sides. We had our shields, but you can only point them in one direction at once. So we started to drop one by one until the Batanian flaxmen came screaming out of the trees. Ordinarily, they'd be very vulnerable to archers, but, well, old Neretze hadn't thought to send any along with us. So they came upon us, chopping and slashing, and we fought until we broke. I ran too, and any man who tells you he wouldn't in those circumstances is a liar. When I was sitting in the cold woods later that night, hiding with other fugitives, listening to the barbarians whoop and holler as they chopped off heads as trophies, I promised them that no Calradian soldier should again be led into battle by an emperor who knows so little of war. Thank you, Garios. Damn. Tephilios is next. I am Tephilios of the house of Komnos, one of the most illustrious families. Yep. Lucan is next, it seems. He's at Jerakos. Alright, let's go to Jerakos. Jerakos is here. Looks like it's a small town, so he might be recruiting people. So that's 5 out of 10. That's pretty nice. Oh, I could actually just learn something. Watermaster. There we go. I think one of the skills I have doesn't activate until I become like a quartermaster. Yep, quartermaster power leader. There you go. Oh, also 1715. Okay. So he was last seen here. Let's go to Dathma real quick and see if he's in here somewhere. Oh, no, Lucan's in here. Darn, I have to wait. Oh, looks like he's gonna get trashed. $900 versus 100. You, sir, are screwed. Messier is here, though. So if we lose Lucan, we can just talk to Messier. Crusade, I think, right? It's funny how the Crusades attacking the Western Empire. And they were like banded together. Oh, he wasn't actually fighting, he was just standing there. I could have been speaking to him all this time. Hang on, come here. I am Lucan, rightful emperor of the Calradians. I am lord of Dethma and Ogoron. Tell me about the Battle of Pendriac. Yes, I was a junior officer on Neretze's staff. People say much about the battle that betrays a lack of understanding of Neretze and the circumstances he faced. Neretze had an obligation to avenge the Batanian attacks on our land. He marched out with all the forces he could gather. The Vlandians betrayed us, but that's what you expect from moralist barbarians. Fortune favored the enemy. What matters is what we did. What honor required. Perhaps Neretze was rash, sending our infantry up into the hills to storm the Batanian fort, but he thought he could grab the pass quickly before the enemy had time to reinforce it. If he made the other wager and that turned to be wrong, people would have said he was hesitant. I stayed with Neretze until we were forced back to our camp by the Sturgeon infantry, and then fought on the battlements. Eventually, we could hold them no longer. I did not see what happened to Neretze or to our banner. Irenicus got us out of there and got us home. I did not respect Irenicus before, but that day I saw he was worthy to be emperor. Thank you. Okay, now we just sit here. Let's see if this person will speak with us. Oh, it's Wolfskin. I'm just gonna sit here and wait because Messi is here. So I remember Messi being one of the people we should speak to. Look at that. Trebuchet is just firing. Oh, their force is going down. Getting chopped up. Boom. Oh, okay, they're in Dathma. Mesui's army. Speak. Talk to the leader. My name's Gravicius, madam. May I ask your name? I am Mesui of the Regit. I am sure you have heard the name of our clan in the epics of the Steppe. We carry the name of 110 sons of the great she-wolf, mother of the Khuzaits. I am lady of Mezia and Umbrella. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendriac? Curse that name. It took from me my husband, 2 brothers, more cousins than I can count. The Kregits were never the richest of the clans, but we made for it with our valor. When word spread that the emperor was promising silver for men to ride at his side, against the Syrians and Batanians and others, of course our young brave boys leapt at the chance. My husband, the bravest and the best of all of them, led them. We fought the Vlandians. We won, but there was a great slaughter. My husband's horse was slain and he was ridden down, though he died amid a pile of Vlandian dead. Elsewhere in the battlefield, the emperor was having his head hewn off with a sturgeon axe, and thus was in no position to pay us. Such are the fortunes of war, but what came afterwards, when word spread of what happened to our menfolk, the other clans, the Arkites in particular, knew we were weak. Our herds were raided, anyone who protested was killed. Manchong did little to stop it. It taught us that valor will get you killed, but treachery will make you rich. Darn. Their own people clapped on them. That is horrible. Alright, so Manchong is next. The treacherous villain Manchong, who apparently let's go to Atheron Castle real quick, because we are at the Northern Empire. Lucan we just spoke to. Let's see if there's anything in the Western or the Southern Empire quickly. Nope. Gaios Castle maybe? I know Regia. Regia's one of the ones, right? Home kingdoms. Northern, Southern, Western, Southern. Yeah, Regia. Hopsia. So she's going around. Oh. Okay. That is 7 out of 10. We just need to speak to 3 more and we're good. Ooh, I see tiger practice. Here they go. Ooh, more tiger practice. Low.
Charge! Stay close! Stand apart!
Oh, look at this.
Move! Hold arrows!
Got to cross this little stream. Oh. Oh, I love to see that. Just get clapped. No matter, it doesn't matter how close they get. It's just like the second they take out their bow and their crossbows, you just bam, bam, bam. Justian's party. Let's go. Ooh. No. Who's this? Celiana, Justion, and ganging up to Popsia. Popsia's under siege. Oh, no, they just finished. Let's go to Stadium Castle real quick. Oh, look. Merry band of target practice. Heck.
Stand apart! Hold arrows!
Hold. Hold. I'll be here in a kind of sideline just watching this.
Fire at will!
Your rocks can do nothing. Oh, look at that. Hail of freaking bolts. Oh, these guys are dead. I like how these guys actually turn backwards. That's pretty cool. They go backwards and then they start firing again. 51. Oh dear. Alright. Approach, request, Ryusa. Names, Gravicius, madam. Yes, Ryusa. Penton. Penton, what? Why is he gray? 21 days ago. Oh, he's been taken prisoner. Alright. Is it only Penton that you can talk to, say? Oh dear, he's been taken prisoner. Alright, well, let's talk to Regia and then I suppose she's at the castle somewhere. What castle is she in? Okay. We'll go there and search for Regia. Oh look, 8 looters. No, that's not. Okay, that's not bad though. We still have 17 looters. So we still, that's 3, so 8. So we can just go to the north in the Southern Empire. Surrender or die.
Attack! Forward! Follow me!
I don't want you guys
Move!
here.
Hold fire! Loose formation! Wheel! Forward!
Oh, crap.
Dismount! Fire!
I made a mess of that. I don't know. These guys aren't running. They're gonna get shot at. Come on, shoot. Alright, done. Okay, so she's this castle here. Hopefully she's still there. Oh, there she is. Yes, madam. Regia, rightful empress. Can you tell me? Of course, I did not witness the battle, but my husband Arinako spoke frequently of it. He was one of the Emperor's trusted commanders. He could not stop Neretze from marching to defeat, but he managed to salvage some from the disaster. When the surgeons came over our barricades, he managed to let a group of Neretze's guardsmen out the back. My husband's small force held together, and were joined by stragglers and fugitives. He described the march back, no food, little water, marching day and night to keep ahead of the enemy's outriders. But they survived, the only organized imperial force to do so. The city was in a state of panic after hearing rumors of what happened. Arianocus kept things from descending into chaos. When it came time for the Senate to choose the next emperor, there was no question that it should be him. I loved him before as a man, but that day I learned to love him as something more. What a gift he was to the people of Calradia. Thank you. Alright, that's pretty nice. So... my eye. You guys ever get sometimes you're just like one of your eyes just like starts to be like you practically just start crying out of nowhere, and you're like when you try to open it up it's like you have garlic in your eyes but you don't. Anyway, let's go to the Sturgia. Alright, so Ragnavad. You all in this area here. So one of them is pretty much gone. Like Lucan, we can't, not Lucan, the other person can't really talk to anymore due to the fact that he got captured. So it's just 2 people left. Just need to go all the way to Belgard. Alright, 71 men, 29 days without no food, 62. Oh, 22 looters. So come here. Attack. Hopefully this is a decent area. Oh, no, it's not. Anyway.
Hold fire! Loose formation!
So they start firing the second they see the eyes of their targets. I'll tell them to anyways. There they are. Gotta wait for them to get closer. Just about the halfway mark, should do it right about
Fire
here. Should be for throwing that at me. You too. Backflip. My arrows are so good they end up flipping. Nice. It's a Belgard. Let's go forward. Let's see. Is he in the keep? Oh, yes. Name's Gravicius. I am Ragnavad, King of the Sturgeons. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendriac? Yes, the day my father died, thanks to the Batanian treachery. When they pledged to support us in the battle, we believed they would stand with us. A shield wall like men, but of course that is not Batanian way. They sprung some woodland trickery up in the hills, killed off the Neretze's vanguard, and no doubt spent the rest of the battle whooping and boasting and chopping the heads of the men who were already dead. It was Sturgeons who met Neretze's guard face to face. My father ordered me to stay back as he led them into battle, but he was at their head. We forced them back, then they broke and ran for shelter of their camp. We went and attacked their ramparts and broke them. But my father was hit by an imperial mace at the moment of his triumph and died. Darn. I will never forget when a messenger ran to tell me that my father was dead. But I knew I must swallow my grief because now I was king. I rode down into the ruins of the imperial camp to take their banner as a trophy, my inheritance won by my father, and passed down to me. Oh, some of the boyars were insubordinate, but I have soon showed them that I am master. Thank you. Interesting. And let's talk to this person. Vicious. Oleg. Omor. Is the last person we need to talk to. Thank you. So that's 9 out of 10. Perfect. One more. So keep Oleg. Quick talk. Name is Gravicius. I am Oleg of the Kuloving, one of the ancient lineages of the Sturgeons. I am Lord of Omor. You tell me anything about the Battle of Pendriac? Victory won by my father, claimed by Ragnavad. Old King Vladislav was brave enough. He led us all into the battle. I stood at my father's side as we faced the Imperials eye to eye over the tops of our shields. It was like any battle where shields walls met, trust and push, struggling to stay on our feet. But I can't really describe it. Let's just say it's the kind of battle that Sturgeons usually win. It's a big shield behind them. I won't doubt. When the Imperials had enough of us, they broke and ran for the ramparts. There they threw darts and rocks and their cursed fire. We had to go up ladders one by one. Vladislav was hit by a mace and went down. My father then went up cleaving as he went and rallied us and led us to victory. My father took the Imperial Dragon banner from dead Neretze's hands. It's a famous story. But then the little prince Ragnavad tried to claim it. My father broke it over his knee, threw it at him, and told him to get his own toys to play with. Ha! It was good. It was a good day. If you want more information, there are two people you might want to speak to. Istania worked as a sort of unofficial spy master for Neretze. She lives near Apokriti. Then there is Arzagos, who was his bodyguard. He's supposed to be near Marunath, though I hear he's changed quite a bit since then. Thank you. Sweet, so that's Neretze's Folly. Alright, thank you guys for joining in. That'll be that for this episode, and see you guys next time when we go after Istania and Arzagos to learn more. Peace.